Hello and welcome to Bahraini Dishes cooking show. My name is Chef Ali Youssef and today I'm going to cook for you an amazing, beautiful, delicious Saloonat Rubyan. We call it shrimp curry. And to prepare that, we will have onions, have shrimps, defrosted because it's not a season here today. And we have a tomato paste, tomato diced small, and I have also spices, whole spices, the usual as you see always all the time, bay leaf, cinnamon, pepper, cloves and cardamom, and curry leaves is an optional, by the way. And I have capsicum, and I got garlic, and I got chunks of tomatoes here, salt and chilies, herbs for fun, and of course water and potatoes. Okay, let's start this. To start this, let me put the stove on first. I'm going to place the oil, followed by the onions, make sure your oil always hot, so because when you put onion on cold oil, we get very moistures that you don't want that one. Right, shrimp curry is one of our very famous curry in Bahrain. As you know, we're very well known in seafood. We're surrounded by sea, and we always have the season is more than non-season. The non-seasons means like we let them to grow up and then we get them again. And of course, the curry is one of the famous during any time of the year, and it could be lunch or even breakfast. Right, I'm going to place the whole spices, cinnamon, bay leaves, black pepper, the cloves, black lemon, and I have cardamom, and I'm going to place the curry leaves. We'll mix it. So potatoes are also one of the options. Why? Because you can add any vegetables that you like, and it could be carrots, it could be cauliflower, whatever makes you happy. But I don't suggest to put a lot of vegetables there, then you don't find the taste of your shrimps. And recipes goes different in our different houses, but the end, the familiarity is the same, and the look is the same, taste is the same. Might find a little bit different, but not a lot, just a little bit. And some people does this pre-boiled with the turmeric powder just to take the seafood taste out of it. Well, I don't suggest that all the time. It depends on what you're going to cook. If you're going to cook curry, then you don't need to take the seafood taste because it's going to be in there for almost an hour. Of course, you're not going to find any seafood, but you will find the shrimp taste in there. Now, I'm going to add the potatoes there. Oh, for your information, is this curry served with white rice. If you don't want to eat rice, you can have it with bread. Make yourself happy. Don't stop yourself eating whatever you want, right? Now, while that's happening, I'm going to chop some garlic. I'm going to slice it. Because it's going to be fun when you buy the garlic while eating your shrimps. Here it is. You can place it with these other vegetables that in there. You don't want to cook the potatoes for a long time. Why? Because it's going to be melted in the end later. So now I'm going to add the chopped tomatoes to get it done with there. So hope it gets a little bit melted. So we can add, while doing this actually, you know, the best part here, now if you add salt and pepper, you can have better smell right now in the air without putting the shrimps yet, or without getting ready. Why? Because it gives it flavor. Right, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Not a lot, just a little, because I'm going to put the rest of it later. And black pepper, just pinch, not a lot. Then mix it again. Now, it helps you too not to get the onion and the potatoes stuck in the pan, and still this is your option not to put salt. If you want to put salt, if you don't put salt, it's your option in the end. Now I'm going to place the shrimps. Of course it's pre-washed and it's defrost. We mix it all together. The minute you see the shrimps are getting cooked, then you add this. We add the spices. Remember, as I mentioned before, not to overcook the shrimps, as it's going to be tough or rubbery, and that's the only common reason of it to get tough or rubbery. You don't want to have that problem. Now it's getting there. I'm going to add the rest of the salt, and then going to add the rest of the spices. A tablespoon turmeric, and we have a tablespoon of red chili powder. Followed by the most important is the bzar, Bahraini bzar, which is 2 tablespoons, which is our famous mixed spices. Could be made anywhere, and because you're making seafood, I'll suggest to put half tablespoon cumin powder, and then you will have coriander powder as well. Right, that's it for spices for today. Been using spices a lot this week. Now we're going to mix it all together. This just smells good. This smells very, very good. Right, now I'm going to add water. And mix it again. Followed by the capsicums. Mix it. And then I'm going to add tomato paste. Right, mix it really good. Really, this seafood is one of my favorite, and can't stop talking about it. Every time I invite myself to my house, I always ask my mom to cook this. I'm going to add some herbs for now. Just throw some herb in there, and the rest we put it again later so we can get more flavors. And these herbs will be dill leaves and coriander. Gotta love coriander. I put it in every dish, almost. So having that, I'm gonna just a little mix it together here, so it gets the flavor around the dish. So we'll leave that for 40 minutes. Let me get prepared for the next. That will be saffron juice, and we will be back. Welcome back, and we are here that way waiting for the Salona. It's getting ready. Now, I'm going to do a very expensive juice for you, which is saffron juice. As you see it, it's one of the expensive flowers in the world, and you can find it in Thailand and Spain. It depends. There are some in other countries. It has different flavors, different qualities. Right. All I need for this juice, not a lot of sugar because you don't want to be too heavy. I got 2 pinches of saffron. Then going to place this in the water slowly, and the long you keep it in the water, and the long gives you more flavor and better color, right? And sugar. I suggest 2 tablespoons should be enough. And if you like it sweet like me, you will put 3. I suggest mostly only 2 spoons. And you keep stir it until it gets a bit more, the sugar actually get melted. And this juice is very, very refreshing. And it's the best in summer. Afternoon you have it. You can feel it going through your body, actually. And mostly they do this juice also in the special occasions, because this is not a daily juice, so it's an expensive one. So here we're done with this one. We'll leave it. No, wait a minute. That's expensive thing. Don't waste it. Right? So. And also, it could be another option that you can add a little bit of rose water, just to give it a twist a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, we'll keep this aside, and then we'll go back to our curry. So we'll pour that later with that one, so we can, curry and fresh drink, that'll be great. Okay, let's move to our curry and see what happened to it. This smells good. You see the color? Got totally changed from earlier. Now I'm going to add the chunk of tomatoes and the chilies. Just the whole thing there. Go and squeeze quarter lemon in there. And I suggest and throw it there. Mix it. Leave it in a very low heat. Close it. Low heat. Go in just to tear off some herbs in there. This is how you tear off herbs. That's coriander, and this is dill. Not a lot, just a little bit. And this is gonna give you a better flavor and smell. Up to here, the dish is ready for plating. Now, we're going to just leave it there for switch it off and leave it there. Because as I mentioned, no need to overcook the shrimps. Wow. As you see it, it's ready. And this is the Salonة. They call it how it looks like. Should be watery. Now, everything is cooked. And by the way, tomatoes goes very well. Tomatoes and capsicums goes very well with shrimps, even when you grill it. Wow, look at it. As I mentioned, this dish is served with white rice, and white rice has been made already, and you boil it off with whole spices, and look at it. And also I put ghee for the smell and better taste. See how the rice? It's very individual. And of course we use only basmati rice. Jasmine rice for, I think, other cuisines. But in Bahraini cuisines we use only basmati rice, which is the best. Right. Now this is how it goes. This is how we do it. We put it over the rice. Then from the top to the sides, we eat it. And some people does it from the bottom to the top. I'm going to just put some parsley or coriander actually on top of it, and just to gonna give it better color and make our plate more beautiful. A sliced lemon. This goes in there, and that goes in there. Up to here, our dish is ready, and the juice is ready. All we have to do is dig in and eat and drink, and hope you like it. That was it for today's episode, and I hope you really enjoyed it. Up to here, we have reached to the end of our today's episode. See you in the next dish, and next traditional dish, and delicious. Goodbye.